Chubstep.
Jrad. Cacao.
Creating the oil of gold.
Steed.
Chub. Step.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the king of the jungle.
Did you used to be a piece of shit?
Oh, yeah. Slick back hair, white bathing suit, sloppy steaks, white couch. You would have not liked me back then.
I like your nurse's uniform, guy.
These are OR scrubs.
Oh, are they?
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And the show started.
Welcome back, bitches.
Aggressive this time, Steve.
Start it over. Say it one more time.
And the show started.
Hey, thanks for joining Chubstep, you beautiful bimbos and bear cats.
Is that the opposite of a bimbo?
I don't know.
I've never heard somebody described as a bear cat.
I've heard bimbos and bear cats. It's like a 50s thing.
Yeah, well, Steve, you're wearing your glasses. You're wearing your they Dolce, right?
These are Dolce, yeah.
Yeah, Dolce glasses. You had a hard time seeing last time.
Yeah, well, this time I don't have like a long article thing that I gotta read. Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
This show is coming from the heart.
Oh, good. Straight up.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. I wanted to actually get into something Italian here, Steve.
Mamma mia.
Yes. And it's my butt.
No, other than your glasses. Yeah,
no,
or
my
you,
butt.
or you yourself.
Butt.
I was, I don't know how this came up, but I was looking at Mussolini. I don't know how this came up. I was looking at him on Wikipedia.
And you're just wandering thoughts, go straight to Mussolini.
I can't remember. I must have been looking at
everybody's
World War
do,
II or something like that.
Anytime a man's thoughts start to wander, they always end up at Mussolini.
Okay, I know what it was. I was watching that cooking show that there was a cooking show that was taking place in Italy as a traveling show. And they were talking about Mussolini during that because he affected some of the food things in Italy.
Yeah, he
restricted.
He said no
like
salt, no more putting salt on the food.
So so I just Googled them. I look at the thing, and I looked at his signature. And when I saw his signature, first of all, if people don't know what he looks like, I'm gonna go over here first. He has just some of the funniest expressions that he does. He was a dictator for Italy, got them into the bad side for World War II. So obviously not a good guy. He ends up getting killed. But have you ever seen this? Just look at his expressions as he's doing this speech. Have you ever seen this, dude?
Yeah, I've never watched just 1945 Mussolini speeches. Yeah, damn, I'd vote for him.
This looks like it looks like I don't know what that looks like.
That was actually Mussolini.
Yes. So for those on YouTube, just these ridiculous. Blah, blah, blah. He's doing.
It looks like if Trump was pretending to be Mussolini.
Yes, if Trump was doing a caricature of a dictator, that's what he would look like. So then I looked at Mussolini. Steed, here's the signature. This should have been a red flag.
M. 2 dots, smiley face.
Yeah, like a scary face. Almost looks like a pumpkin over here. So for those that can't see it on YouTube, basically it's like if you got an M and just kept doing the little humps of an M for like
it is 13
of them.
I just counted.
And then there's a line, and then it looks like a pumpkin's like a pumpkin face where you have the 2 dots and then the kind of the squiggle mouth next to it.
Yeah, it's spooky. Like that's going to be my jack-o'-lantern this year, I think.
Oh my God, you could literally do this as a jack-o'-lantern thing if people it would just be Mussolini's signature.
Yeah, some people would be like, hell yeah, brother. Some people would be like, I get it. I'm in.
It should have been a red flag to people of the Italian people at the time when they just saw that signature. Like he signs
I think
off
it saves time. Because he's signing a lot of documents. He just has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I do like that a signature is basically just whatever you want it to be, and it doesn't have to be real letters. But this is like, there's no way you can interpret his name from this.
Yeah. It's bad. I mean, I can barely read mine. Maybe I get the M.
Yeah.
But like maybe I should rebrand my signature to just like something cooler. I mean, I think Kobe did it.
Yeah, you're right.
After the charges, after the charges were dropped.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think maybe I'm judging him too much here.
Because if he can't be thinking, he's got to be thinking about the documents he's signing, aligning with Hitler. I promise not to bomb Germany. All right, yeah. Mussolini.
Yeah,
because Mussolini is a tough signature. Moul.
Well, you don't have to write it all out, but I feel like it just is somewhat resemble a name, right? Like my mom's signature is an insane one. It doesn't even have like one letter in it. But I don't know. This is like he tried to make a letter and then just kept. It looks like if you asked a kid who was just learning the alphabet to make a signature, that's what this looks like.
Here we go. And they're like, good, you're in charge of Italy now. Don't mess it up. Exactly. Don't mess it up like the last guy.
Exactly. Steed, I wanted to talk about, you were in Maryland. We didn't get to that.
Yes. I was in Maryland. Quick vacay. And I did some offshore fishing.
Yeah.
This is my first time ever offshore fishing. I do a lot of inshore fishing.
Yes. You're
in between the shores.
That's right.
It was my sister's husbands and my brother on this boat. And they took us.
But your brother does do fishing charters, local ones, like river ones.
He's a fly fishing guide.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So he's a fly fishing guide. Nobody had ever been offshore.
Okay.
All of us are worried about puking.
Yes, good idea.
I'm not that worried though.
Yeah,
because I'm a seaman.
Sure.
By heart.
Yeah,
I love it. I love seamen. So I don't mind being out on the waves, and I get out on the waves. I'm having a ball, except we keep getting further and further from land. That's when I realized I can still see the land. This earth doesn't curve. Subscribe to my Instagram, Proving Flat Earth.
Oh, nice. Good plug. Good plug.
That was a good plug.
Yeah.
That was a good plug.
Did you take a picture of it out there while you're out there and post it?
No, we actually got so far where you could not see it.
No, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not flat.
Yeah, it turns out I don't know. Yeah, it was really cool though, not being able to see land. We're in 100 feet of water, crushing mahi, crushing sea bass.
Yeah.
My sister's husband's never fish. So they were having a ball.
Nice.
I'm having a ball. I'm grabbing the fish. They're all slimy. Yeah. I'm giggling. Oh, sure. The fish. Then Nick starts going down. My brother.
Seasick?
Gets seasick.
Oh, yeah.
Had to do a little pukey.
Oh, no.
Keep in mind, the boat left at 7 a.m. and he started drinking Jack Daniel's whiskey straight out of the bottle.
Yeah.
At probably 10 a.m.
Yeah.
I was drinking high noons.
Okay.
Like a pro.
Yeah.
They settle your little tummy. That's what I told the captain. I said they help my little tummy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what I did realize out there, what are people doing getting caught for murder when you can just drive a boat into the ocean and kill somebody out there and throw them overboard?
Yeah. The thing is that people usually know when you take somebody else on a boat. Your family would have known, had this captain killed you, you would have told your family, hey, we're taking out a fishing charter.
A lot of charters in the ocean.
Yeah. They could have checked credit card records. I'm saying it's not a foolproof plan. Probably in the 80s. Yeah. Could you have gotten away with it much easier? Yeah. There's GPS on your phone.
Well, I don't tell them. I just grab them and put them on my boat. So I see I see, let's say, Rudy Giuliani.
Okay.
Maybe I want to kill Rudy Giuliani. All right. I got something against him. I got beef. He screwed up my taxes.
Sure.
I see him. I just grab him and put him on this boat.
Mhm.
And then I drive into the ocean and I push him off the boat.
Yeah. Still murder. So, Steed, you said you would do it. I remember you talking about killing people. You would do it for $50,000. That you made that pretty clear.
$50,000 for just your average Joe.
Oh yeah, not high profile.
Rudy Giuliani, he'd be more expensive.
Okay, just to make that clear. So I'm just looking to hire you. I just want to make that clear. Yeah, I mean, are you talking about weight? Sure, it's a little easier than killing somebody on land. I think it's still not as you have to get him right, and that's the hard thing. And and if you mix up your taxes, I'm not sure killing him helps.
He must, Jay. We made a whole short film
I know.
this.
Me and Steve did make a short film on YouTube called "I is
what I isn't because of what I was."
On YouTube, and on there you can see that
on a boat too,
committing murder because on a boat it is related because of somebody messed up your taxes. You end up on the Titanic, though. That's a little spoiler.
So if you do want to watch that, go ahead. It has been described multiple times to me as the worst 9 minutes anyone has ever spent in their entire lives. That is separate people, never met each other. One person said that's the worst 9 minutes I've ever spent. A couple months later, somebody else says that is the worst 9 minutes of my life. I'm like, wow. All right. I get it.
As somebody
I'm going to get into podcasting instead of videos.
Somebody who's been involved in that. I will tell you there are worse 9 minutes.
Like the sequel to that one, which we never made. We scrapped that one.
That did get scrapped. The acting was pretty bad. The storyline was there, but the acting was not.
I think we can still remake it. I think that one can come back.
Get rebated. We're like 10 years older, 15 years older.
Well, in one of them, we just intercepted scenes from another short film we did years earlier, and we just stitched them together. But you grew a beard. You and Mike grew a beard. So in one scene you have just no beard, and then in the next scene, gigantic beard. Then the next scene, no beard.
It's fair. Yeah. Okay. Well, people can look.
I was the only one that took that role seriously.
I know. Our acting days are maybe behind us, unless they're not for the right price.
That's true.
We're back.
That's true.
So overall, Steve, you got some mahi-mahi, you got some sea bass, which are some of the nicest fish out there.
Delicious. Made fish tacos, fresh out of the ocean. I want to move. I want to live on a boat just so I can eat sea bass every night.
Yeah.
I'll just anchor it out there.
Live on a boat. People do that.
Hurricane be damned. That's what I'll say when it starts getting windy.
A shark ate your eye?
Yeah, it happened when I went down off the coast of Australia.
Your boat sank?
Oh, no. Not my boat. My boss's boat. Yeah, we hit this reef. You son of a bitch. Ran the whole coast.
Wait, the Great Barrier Reef?
You heard of it, huh? Smart lady.
I got sent a alcohol drink from Chubstep Lydia involving milk. And the drink is called the Rum Cow. So what's in it is 1.5 ounces of rum, which is my favorite hard alcohol.
Really?
2 dashes of bitters, 6 ounces of whole milk, and 1 bar spoon of sugar. It's rum, sugar.
That sounds like
bitters.
Dog shit. That sounds horrible. And milk.
Yeah.
Do you mix it? Do you shake it? Is it supposed to be one of the frothy ones?
There is the only hard alcohol drink I can think of with milk is a White Russian. I mean, it has cream usually, not milk. But
I'm thinking of eggs. They froth up the eggs big time.
Yeah, white egg whites they put in drinks.
I like the yolk.
Yeah, I just want the egg yolk in the drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is. Whoever thought to start putting egg whites in a drink, very strange.
They saw Rocky.
Okay, here's the video. Rum Cow. He's putting the rum.
2 dashes of Angostura bitters, 6 ounces of whole milk.
This guy sounds like a
bar
dweeb.
spoon of sugar. Shake until the sugar dissolves. Strain into
the shaking and straining.
Garnish with some grated nutmeg and enjoy.
I don't think anyone will.
I'm going to try it for next time.
Yeah, you're next time
In 2 weeks, I will make
in like 3 weeks
drink on the air, and I will make it for people there. So
I might go buy some rum. I bought a bottle of bourbon.
Yeah.
About 4 months ago, and I just finished it. So now I'm all out of booze.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. After the Bills lost last night, I had to hit it pretty hard.
Yeah.
So Jay, you're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
For the next few weeks, which means we are gonna have a very special episode.
Yeah.
Probably. Is this the first episode in like 400 episodes where you won't be on it?
No. You and Pat.
Me and Pat did one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a decent episode, if I remember.
That was decent. And then I've done ones. I'm trying to think of those ones where I haven't. We've done like old ones that I put on there. Like, there's definitely been times where we've put something up that.
Oh yeah, where you do a
wasn't
filler.
part of, but like, yeah. But your plan was to do this, and you're going to upload it and all that kind of stuff.
Well, maybe if I send you a file, you can upload it, right?
We'll see. I might have to teach you how to do it, but either way,
you have internet in Italy.
Yeah,
it's not like Afghanistan.
I don't know if you'll be able to send a big enough file. Like,
I got files. I got big files.
I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know if you can.
I'll mail you a flash drive. I'll mail you the flash drive.
Okay, mail me the flash drive. Me and Steed are figuring it out.
Yeah.
But
so
anyway, Steve's going to do an episode on his own.
Yeah, I want to tease the people. I'm going to have some guests.
Okay.
And their audio is going to be probably pretty bad because I don't know exactly what's going to be going on. So if anybody knows about audio stuff and wants to be a guest, now's your chance. Now's your chance to get on the show.
It's Venmo you Paul-T-1 and then send them just even a couple cents and then write your message in there of what you if you want to be a guest.
You'll get on there. Or you can email the show, chubstep.podcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
But get ready. We might do soil talk. I kind of teased that, how to grow a plant. I might have police officers on. I might have
criminals.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That would be surprising.
He's rumored. Oh, you'd be pissed.
No, I'd be happy for you, Steve. I'd be happy for you.
I would be pissed if I was got Ebola and I was like, I can't make it this week. And then you're like, oh, by the way, Neil deGrasse Tyson was on last week. Sorry.
Yeah, I had Josh Allen on. We were talking.
Oh yeah, no, we'd be on a boat in the ocean, just me and you.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Well, we'll look forward to that, Steve. I will check that out.
Sorry, jump scare.
Yeah, Jay, I looked up. I was trying to do some research on some vacation spots.
Yeah.
And I was looking for spots for you to go because you're going to Italy.
Yeah.
So I typed in sexiest places to go in Italy.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it didn't give me any.
Interesting. Maybe that's a Chat GPT thing.
Yeah. But I did find a different thing, and it was sexiest places you can go overall.
Okay.
Jay, there are apparently couples only resorts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming when you check in, you gotta prove it
because of the implication.
You gotta have a wristband or something. Be
okay.
Color coded.
Yeah.
Be this is my wife or husband or lesbian husband. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're just resorts where people go and they just go nuts. And it said they have a discotheque, and then inside the discotheque there's just a bang room.
Yeah.
And then they have a jacuzzi and out during a pool party, and then people are just on the lawn chairs doing horrific things, and then this is the rumor, people clap when they're done. They cheer them on.
Yeah. So Steve, I believe these places do exist. I don't doubt that. These are basically swinger places.
This is outrageous.
So here's one thing I've noticed about swingers. Just listening to different things, seeing different people on the internet that claim to be swingers talking about it. They're almost 99% of the time not the people you want to be swingers. Like,
very true.
It's not. We're not talking. We're not talking the
Angelina Jolie,
Machine Gun. Yeah, Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton. No, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, or it's not Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. It's like
yeah, just showing up
like
at this
Roseanne.
weird resort.
Yeah, it's
it's wild that I get, like, if you're in your backyard and you got the pineapple thing going on.
Yeah.
And then maybe somebody comes over. I don't know. The neighbors come over.
Yeah. Yeah.
That seems normal. But if you're like, all right, I'm going to pay $5,000 to go to this sex resort.
Yeah.
Seems a little tacky. It seems like the Disneyland of, like, vacations for people who are into swinging.
I would agree. I think we could have a whole, show on swinging and stuff like that.
Maybe I'll have a swinger on next week.
Yeah, see if you can find a good swinger on. I used to listen to Howard Stern show a lot, and there was one of the guys that was on the show was a swinger, and so he would. There's a reason I know a lot about this, but again, him not a good looking guy. But I'm not saying none are. I'm sure there are some that are, but it just in general, it's not usually like, we're not talking top talent here. It's just outward. But it's also, I've heard a lot of stuff, Dr. Drew talking, that usually it's not a great sign for the relationship when it gets to that point.
Oh, what?
There's not a lot of long. It might shock you. It might come as a surprise, but they can work temporarily. But typically, like long term, that doesn't work out for people.
I don't know, man. If you're going once a year to the Super Swinger at Disney World, that might do it. That might be enough. And then, like, if your wife just, like, really pisses you off, you can be like, man, I can't wait for Disneyland this year.
Yeah, that's exactly
I'm
what
go
I can't
nuts
wait
in the
to do with somebody
jacuzzi
else.
chairs.
Yeah.
People are going to clap for me.
So so you're saying in your top 10 sexiest destinations, like they were all like swingers locations like this?
It was,
or were they actual vacation spots?
No, it was like swingers location. Then it was another swingers location. But this one, it seemed like you're not allowed to, like, just openly bang people on the pool.
Oh, you have to do it in a hotel room.
Like this one has a no running and no banging sign.
Oh, no running, like
pool.
A pool. Like a pool.
Yeah. Yeah, but then underneath it says also don't bang people out here.
Yeah.
Then the next one, they were basically all swinger sites, but then there was an island in Italy, and this is not a swinger island.
Okay.
Hang on. Oh God, what did I just do? Beep bop boop bop beep ba doo ba doo. Okay, so this one is called Philly Cuddy Island. Philly Cuddy Island.
Okay.
And this is like a small island off the coast, and it has a volcano on it.
Nice.
And the volcano is still hot. So people go to hike up there, and then they just got to start taking off their clothes. Man, it's getting hot out here. I'm getting so hot.
Getting hot in here.
Yeah, so they start stripping their clothes off because they didn't expect it to be so hot up there. Yeah. And then soon everybody's naked. And some women actually lay down on the ground and they feel the volcano rumble, and they describe the experience as orgasmic. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
I believe you. I believe you.
What is this stupid volcano's name? It's got a really nerdy name.
I don't know what thing I'd be like. I don't know. I'm not super comfortable laying down naked outdoors.
Yeah. Okay. This is funny. It's called Stromboli.
Okay. Stromboli. Strombolis are great. If you had a good Stromboli, they're fantastic.
I don't even know what a Stromboli is.
So it's basically a calzone that has the sauce on the outside. So like you dip it in a sauce.
Oh, what? Come on. Just order a pizza. You mean a pizza?
Yeah, I talking about a pizza. It's like an inside out pizza. Rolled up pizza. but it's good. If you have a good one, they can be really good, or they can be, obviously you have one poorly made, it can be shitty.
Well, you can go to this island with a somewhat active volcano on it, and apparently when people leave this island, within a few months, they're either celebrating their new marriage or the birth of their child, because
it's like good luck, Chuck.
A lot of stuff going on this island. Yeah, they attribute it to the volcano heating people up, getting them all randy. And then I guess they have these columns that women actually bow down and pray to. They're phallic shaped columns of some sort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
So you and your fam could go. Good family
okay, so
trip.
A good spot for the family to go.
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds great. Bill, thank you for doing all that research, Steed. And
you're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, I had something here, Steed. I was talking to some people that had been bequeathed.
Bequeathed?
Bequeathed. It is bequeathed. But bequeathed some items.
I don't know what that help me with.
So basically when somebody dies, they leave items to somebody else, right?
Oh.
Assuming they own possessions.
Okay.
So if you get left those items,
I got
that's what happens. That's the term for it. It's not bequeath, but I like, bequeath. Anyway, so you get left these items, but sometimes people get these things that they don't know what to do with them, or they don't want to do anything with them, but they have a sentimental value because the person thought to leave those to you. So you don't know what to do. Right.
You throw them in the garbage.
Yes, but sometimes it's hard when it's like, hey, these were my dad's things. This is his favorite set of dishes, even though they're all mismatched.
You go, oh, cool.
Yeah.
And then you just put them in the garbage.
Yeah. I'm just saying not everybody has an easy thing. But
you go, wow, these are shitty.
Yeah. But
dad had horrible taste in
a lot of times,
dishes.
sometimes they are shitty things that you get left, right? And sometimes it's not even on purpose. It's just somebody didn't, everybody's got extra things in their house, right? If this house, the volcano erupted from Stromboli and the lava hit here, I would have, and only killed me and not my whole place. I would have extra things in the house.
I'm moving into your place.
Okay.
By the way, bequeath it to me.
Okay. So what I was thinking of is when you get to the point later in life where you want to write a will and leave things, I was thinking about buying some things, not telling my kids about it, but buying some things, keeping them in a storage container somewhere.
Oh, so they have a huge hassle.
Yes, but something that's going to be why did he leave? Why did he have these? Why did he leave these?
Just, you know what you should do?
Yeah.
Get a storage unit with a giant, box or something, and fill it with lead. Pour lead into the box slowly. So then it ends up being just a 2-ton chunk of lead.
So that's one thing, right? You could give somebody just a major hassle that they're going to have to figure out, what do I do with this? I can't remove this. I can't even get a forklift to move this thing that we have here.
Yeah, then they have to pay for the storage unit the rest of their life.
Yeah, something like that would be ridiculous, right? Or I was thinking, just what are some really stupid things you could just leave your kids in a storage unit? They open it up and why did dad leave us these things?
What?
So I was thinking some weird sporting equipment, like Highlight. You just leave a bunch of Highlight equipment.
What is Highlight?
It's that crazy thing in Miami. It's supposed to be the fastest sport in the world. It's kind of like
drone racing.
Drone racing, sure. A lot of drones with striped racing stuff. Drone racing. Any other weird?
That's the fastest. No, what's Highlight? I thought drone racing was the fastest sport in the world.
Well, okay. This was the fastest sport before there was that technology.
How do you spell it?
I think it's Jailai. Jailai.
Like squash.
Yeah, they throw it with this big scooper thing, and they throw the ball. It goes some crazy. Yeah, but it's kind of like racquetball, but it's with a big ball that they throw instead of hit with a racket.
It's a big scoop. The scoop.
A big scoop. Some inflatable things. If you had a bunch of things for a holiday, say Christmas or Halloween things, but everything was just a little off. It's a Santa, but he has a blue outfit instead of a red one. Or things, but it's an off-center jack-o'-lantern, the eyes look kind of messed up. like things, but you write in the will how important it is that you want this, that your kids have it, right? So
Oh
they feel
my
like
God.
they have to keep this, but it takes up a lot of room, like an inflatable thing that takes up a lot of room, but they don't know what to do with it. Like a lot of
Please
wooden
display
animal
this.
carvings.
Oh, I mean,
But
yeah.
like animals nobody likes.
So like, oh man, what are some shitty animals?
Like if you had an animal wood carving
A donkey.
Yeah,
a
sure.
mule.
Like it's clearly, like a cat that's missing patches of hair, but it's a wood carving. Things like that. I think it would be just ridiculous to, like, as a last parting gift, just leave.
Man. Yeah, I'd be pretty mad. You could leave them a mission.
Oh, I like that. Like a national treasure type of thing.
Yeah, either a series of riddles that they have to like solve to find a location, and then there's either you spend the last 5 years of your life, because maybe you can't walk so good, just making these riddles and like placing these things, or like having your associates place these things, and then like it'll take them, you do so many, it'll take them even longer to solve it, like years and years, and then maybe at the end of it, it's just like, I don't know, a picture of Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
Or something.
Yes. Yeah. It's a picture. Yeah. It's just nothing.
Or you really test, this is how you mess with them. No, you see, that wouldn't reward them. It's just a picture of you naked. So if they ever do finish it, you're like, you're trying to make the riddle so good that your kids can never solve them, and they'll never see the picture of you naked. That's what I would do.
I heard this from, I can't remember who I heard this from, but that when you're younger, you should have a printed out naked picture of yourself, so that when you are older and not as in shape, you can say, this is what I used to look like.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Should you be, as a man?
Yeah.
Do we want to?
I think you can cover up certain parts.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You're talking put a sock over it.
Yeah, maybe a sock or something like that.
Okay. Maybe tape the nips.
Sure. The little, blur out the nips. Yeah.
That's smart. Well, I just got a film camera.
Perfect.
So I can take some of myself. It's got a little timer on it. It's from like the 90s.
Perfect. Yeah, that'll be it. And then make sure people have to develop it. Just make sure people have to developed it and they have to see it.
So this is actually,
yeah.
I did get this camera. It was like in my dad's house. We were cleaning his house out, and I got the camera, and I was like, my first thought is like, I want to take some nude pics of myself.
Yeah. Well, good.
And then I want to like have them in like, on the, fancy picture paper, not just like a sheet of paper, but like a picture. And I want to be able to like give it to somebody and be like, here, this is for you. And then they'll get it.
Yeah.
Like that would be so ridiculous, because I'm not sending it on text.
Yeah.
I'm just like, here you go. What do you think of that? Like that's a power move.
Old school way. Yeah. Nobody wants nudes though.
Well, I mean, if it's tasteful, like obviously I'm put time into it. I get to get the lighting right. I got to figure out the flash on this thing.
I will say, I agree.
I got to develop it.
Part of the problem is like the difference between when you see, a tastefully done nude, something maybe in black and white with some good lighting and stuff like that.
I was thinking mood lighting or something.
You're talking about like a professional quality.
I'm going to spend some time.
I don't think people would be as upset by that. I think some people would respect that. So yes.
Or maybe if there's a theme, like I make it into like
Themes
some art piece. So I'm making a statement like about society.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm like flexing. I'm like flexing.
There was there was that one picture a couple of years ago of the one nude protester. It's like standing in front of the police or sitting in front of the police.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Except I'm on my couch.
Video games. Yeah.
But for some reason, I'm just dripping in sweat,
But it's a politically charged video game.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll write like FJB on my nipple. across my chest.
Yeah.
But then on the other nipple, I write like F Trump.
Yes.
So then
yeah,
it's on
yeah,
both,
yeah.
and then people are like, "Whoa, he gets it."
It's a statement. It's a statement.
Yeah, this is art. Let's get it on Fox News.
That's right. That's right. Nice. Was there anything else you want to get to here, Steve?
No. Well, it is getting cold, but I'll save the fall stuff for maybe in
I
next
feel
week.
like it's not fall. I'm not ready to go full fall yet.
We're not ready. Yeah,
No.
I was starting to get my comfort meals going already.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it.
It's becoming mass season. It's our bulking season.
Yeah, I'm been doing that for the past year.
I thought you're cutting.
Not on purpose. That was just
Oh,
that was just a result of
I'm not drinking a bottle of wine tonight.
not drinking the bottle of wine.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is still,
but, like-
people are still surprised by that actually caused you to lose weight.
I know. I actually got a lot of emails that were like, "What? They're like, isn't there olive oil in that?" And I'm like, "No, actually, it's only grapes, and grapes are bad for you. Olive oil is good for you."
Do you eat equivalent amount of grapes at night? Like, this big of a jar of grapes every night?
No, I cut them out. That's why I lost
you're
so
doing
much
no
weight.
grapes.
Yeah. What
No
are you,
grapes at
nuts?
all. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that wine is just grapes, right? And water. Do they put water in it? I don't know. I don't know how wine is.
I've made beer a bunch of times. I've never made wine, Steve.
Yeah, I watched you make beer one time. I got to stir the pot.
You stirred it. You stirred the pot. Not
That was
metaphorically.
fun.
You actually stirred the pot.
Yeah, I had a big spoon.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
stirring.
that's the best part. The spoon's the best. You feel like
I
you're
did
like
have fun.
some Louisiana guy because of the big pot of gumbo or something. You got this big spoon of the big pot. That's fine. Yeah, that's it. That's nice. All right, we'll wrap it up there. Steed's going to do his own show next week, the Steed Show.
Get ready, and if it's delayed, I'm sorry. If it sucks, you suck it. You can suck it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fun. It'll be fun.
All right. Until then, check us out on YouTube, Chubstep Podcast on YouTube, Chubstep Podcast on Instagram. And if you want to email us, chubstep.podcast@gmail.com, we'll read it on the show. The show has ended. Episodes every Thursday. Be gone.
Now you know you got to go.
Peace. This is Yasin.